Hey everyone, how's it going? Dr. Ironbat Prime 2.0, aka Noah, back again with this new video of mine. And, well, as this video entitles, this is my cosplay showcase reveal on my Punisher cosplay that I have made not too long ago. Because, well, this is just a cosplay that came to my mind, and it's a bit of a closet cosplay that's, well, I figured I'd try out and do. Because at the point in time you've been doing this, his one-shot special finally dropped on Disney Plus, and of course we will see Frank Castle reprise his role and return in Spider-Man Brand New Day. This is pretty much my own version, my own style of cosplaying as the Punisher, because let's face it, he has had dozens of different looks throughout, like the comics, the movies, the MCU. This is just my own variation, my own version. I want to go for like something related to what John Berthel wore, but also just keeping in mind that this is just a closet cosplay of mine of like something I want to try and do myself. And well, this is how I made it and everything. So I'm gonna start from bottom to top on everything. Now, most of this was most of this was just a closet cosplay of mine that I wanted to just create myself. But hey, you could get creative and make your own Punisher cosplay any way you want, but let's start from bottom to top of how I made my own version of the Punisher. So first off, the boots. Now, if y'all been watching my channel for a while, or if you've seen a dozen of my other cosplays that I've done in the past, these are just my regular black combat boots that I got at Walmart, and all I did was just cut off the logo. Saves me some money, but also these are just what I feel like Frank Castle would wear. But again, I've used these boots a numerous amount of times for a dozen other cosplays of mine. I've used these for Red Hood, I've used these for Nightwing, Superboy, Bloodshot, Wiccan. Yeah, the list goes on, but I have used these boots a dozen times for several cosplays of mine in the past, and they're still good, they're still in great condition, and, well, again, I don't have to blow like, $100 or anything, but I still love how these are, and, well, again, just $40 at Walmart, so, and again, you can use these for other cosplays, and, well, again, these are just the boots I use. Pants. Here's pretty much the pants that I wore. These are just plain black jeans that, I don't know if I got these at Walmart or Target, but the brand is called Goodfellow. Here it is. But yeah, these are the pants I use. They're just plain black jeans, and yeah, I mean these are also the same jeans that I used when I cosplayed as Deadpool a couple years ago. You could go for the option of like blue jeans if you want to, which we have seen Frank wear in the past, or if you want to go for like more combat like pants, that's always good and handy. Again, closet cosplay, and yeah, these pants are just good. So if you're planning to cosplay as a character that just requires, well, a pair of black pants or jeans, yeah, definitely want to pick up a pair like this at like Walmart or Target, but those are the pants. So before I get into the vest and the rest of the tactical gear and everything else, what I wore under it was pretty much just a plain black t-shirt. Now, I will admit, I just had this lying around my closet. You could pretty much get one of these for like at least $10 at Walmart, Target. I keep forgetting what Frank wears like under his vest. I mean, sometimes it's a long sleeve shirt, and sometimes it's a plain t-shirt. There's just a dozen different variations of what he wears under his vest, whether you're talking the comics or movies. But yeah, again, I just wanted to be on a bit of a budget, and I just had this lying in my closet, so this is what I'm wearing under my vest. Now, here are the knee pads. The knee pads, here's what they are. I've had these for a little while as well. These first started off as like my Bloodshot cosplay, and then I also been using these for my Red Hood cosplay, yeah, for a couple of years now. But I mean, you could get I got these on I think I got these on Amazon or eBay a while back. But hey, I mean, I like how these turned out. I mean, they're still good. All I did was just make sure that they were just back to being black, and well, you just strap them around the knee, and that's it. Now, as for the belts, this is just well, you could go for a plain belt, but this is the belt that I use for my pants. This is pretty much a belt clip kind of belt with that just pretty much like that. I've actually had this for a while as well. I got this on Amazon like years ago for my Bloodshot cosplay a while back. I mean, there was some color at first, but I just gave it some spray paint just to make it full black. Because he kind of sort of has a belt system like this in the series as well. So I just had this lying around, and I just figured, well, paint it black, made sure that the strap was still good, and again, it just loops around my belt. So glad I still had this lying around. Now, I will admit, this is pretty much like my second favorite part of the cosplay, but here are the gloves. I actually got these on the TikTok shop not too long ago. These are just combat gloves that I'm also going to be utilizing for my Daredevil cosplay when it comes to giving it some small upgrades. But yeah, the gloves, I mean, here's what they look like on me. And again, I got these on TikTok shop for like $20. And yeah, I just love how form-fitting they are, and I love the whole knuckle area. It also looks like he wears something like this in his one-shot special, One Last Kill. And I will admit, first time I saw that photo and those kinds of gloves, I was like, those are the same gloves that I use for a couple other cosplays of mine. But again, I mean, these are very slim-like. I actually had to go for like a medium size because I do have very slim-like hands. So yeah, I mean, getting these gloves, I mean, waiting's the worst part, but these turned out perfect, they turned out good, and I really like how these turned out, and I'm probably going to utilize these gloves for other cosplays of mine in the future. Now, this is also another part of my Red Hood cosplay, but this is one of the gun holsters. This is like what I use for my right-hand side, and I mean, I've had this for a while. All I've done was like spray paint Mall Master painted these areas silver, and I will admit, I do like how there is some battle damage going on because, let's face it, you're pretty much at war when it comes to being the Punisher. But yeah, I mean, yeah, these are still good. This area just wraps around the belt and just clip this on around the leg, and you pretty much have a gun holster. And the gun I'm using, the pistol I'm using, here it is. This is a Colt M1911. I've used these kinds of guns for my Red Hood cosplay and my Bloodshot cosplay a while back. But yeah, I've had this for a little while now. It was pretty much just a toy gun that I got on Amazon, and it was just a matter of just painting it up. And I also used like one of my old videos just to be a bit of like a tutorial of like painting it up. I used some spray paint, Mall Master paint, and yeah, I just painted it black, kept this part like very silverish. It also does have an ammo clip, but also it does, yeah, it's pretty much this close enough to being like, like it's a toy, but it's fake, but also gotta keep that tip red because, and or orange, because convention rules and safety rules, no real weapons. So if you're playing cosplay as Punisher, yeah, no real weapons. So unless you want to get into trouble. So, and the piece of resistance, the vest. Now I gotta say, I love how this vest turned out. I mean, this came from Amazon, and I absolutely love how this thing turned out. I mean, it is very leatherish, I will admit. I mean, it's not actual body armor that could protect you. It's not an actual bulletproof vest. But yeah, I love how this thing turned out. First time I tested it out, I will admit, straps were very, loose, and they were just, I went for, the smallest kind I could get. And I love how, the creators and the people that made this were just able to replicate it to look exactly like John Berthel's Punisher vest, which obviously looks really cool and very much just like the series. I mean, hey, you could, if you wanted to, you could just paint this whole thing black and then give it some white paint to make it look, however you want to go for, or whatever version of Punisher's logo you want, because he does have a thing for changing up his skull logo from time to time. I just unbuckle these areas that go around the sides, and then I just you just slip it right in, and yeah, it's pretty much like this. But it also does have a bit of a Velcro system right here, so that way it's easier to just get your head right in there. But yeah, that's the vest. And again, this is like my favorite part of the cosplay. It turned out really good, and all I had to do was just cut down the strappings, and I did have to do a tad bit of gluing down for the straps right here, so that way I could get that tight fit, because I will admit, I am not bulked up, I am not John Berthel, I do not have his body type, because he does have some meat on his bones, but hey, I mean, this is perfect to have when it comes to being the Punisher. Now, this was actually very fun, and I got very creative with this, but this is a machine gun type of gun that I got on Amazon. Here's what it looked like when I first bought it, and well, in some of its pieces, when it's not fully assembled, but it was just a matter of painting it up with some black spray paint, and then added some Mallmaster silver paint to just give it some battle damage and weathering. And of course I had to keep the tip orange, just to, again, convention rules and all that. But yeah, the gun, I mean, I keep forgetting the full name. I will leave it down below. I am not an assault rifle expert. I'm not an expert on all things guns and weapons. But yeah, I absolutely love how this turned out. And of course it has the grenade launcher, and of course it has these grenades that, well, that are just pretty cool, and I think these are like a perfect addition to add on. I pretty much followed one of Cosplay Chris's custom collectible videos of like modifying and got like a toy gun and making it look a bit more realistic, but also still convention friendly. Yeah, and and making this was absolutely fun, amazing, and I love how this turned out. And I mean, you could also use this for like Red Hood, Winter Soldier. I'm using this for Punisher, and there's probably a dozen other options of characters I could use a gun like this, but I absolutely love how this turned out. So finally, as a bit of a bonus, this is pretty much the makeup that I did. I pretty much just wanted to make my face look a bit bloodied up and bruised up a bit, like I've been punched in the face and some blood on my face. I wanted to go for like something similar to what John Berthel had in a couple episodes of the Punisher series. That's just the best I could do it. Maybe later on I might improve, I might do it again. But that is the full cosplay and everything. Maybe later on I might modify the makeup or throw some more blood on my face or something. Or maybe just go full battle damage on the suit. But hey, I'd love to hear all of your opinion on this kind of thing. So let me know what you think. And let me know that this video was helpful. If you guys want to make your own Punisher cosplay, go for it. I mean, this is just my version of how I made it. So just to wrap up this video, here are some photos of me in this cosplay. And check out my vlog of the time I wore this for a small comic book show that I went to a couple weeks ago. But big reveal and everything.